Yo, what's going on, everyone? Nelson and Kevin from Hoopin' Life. Happy 2018. It's a new year. First Twitter Tuesday of the year. And joining in with me all and rest of the Twitter Tuesdays is Kevin La, aka Kayla or whatever. Have you looked at the new, nicknames for the last video? There's some pretty good ones, man. You're gonna have to pick out a new.
I took a quick peek.
You're gonna have to pick out a new one, man. But
you're a new brick house.
I am the new brick house, alright. But enough of that, man. If you guys haven't seen that video, man, make sure just click it up right up here. Yeah, Twitter Tuesdays, as you guys already know the drill. You guys just gotta tweet me, or if you guys don't at me, make sure to hashtag #AskHoopinLife with your questions or thoughts, concerns, whatever it may be. That's the most important thing. Is make sure to put the hashtag #AskHoopinLife. Even if you didn't at me or tweet directly at me, I can still look into the hashtag feed and I'll find your questions there. So we got some good ones this week, so we're gonna get straight into it. First tweet goes out to Tony Mack. He says, "What do you think about the Kobe's retirement? What does it make you since he went AD?"
What do you think about Kobe retirement? What does it make you since he went AD?
What does it make?
So I think what Tony is trying to say is, what do you think about the Kobe retirement ever since he retired? That's what I'm getting from it. Pretty much Kobe, not only is he considered one of the greatest of all time, right next to Jordan, he personally said if basketball is his only thing that he's known for, then he's failed in life, right? So we already know Kobe is investing himself in different business avenues and other things other than basketball because he's just a smart man in general, go on and off the court. That's pretty much all I gotta say. He's doing big things on and off the court. It's not on the court anymore, but he's focused on all the off the court stuff now.
I feel like with all of Kobe's success, I feel like what he wanted to do, most importantly was to influence, the next generation or people, kids, whoever that may be. It's not about, how he played in the NBA with his career, is how he affected others, with his play, during the time he played.
Mamba mentality,
yeah,
on and off the court,
man. It's just like he brought or gave that, that aura or love or passion of basketball in a whole different type of way, whether, with his work ethic, his discipline. Literally, he made basketball his life.
Yeah.
So for us to see, what he went through and how he looked at the game, it's crazy.
All right, next question. We got Samuel. If there's one pair of shoes that you're hooping forever, what shoe will it be?
Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah, this is a good question.
And you want to go first? I gotta think about this one.
So personally, for me,
my
go-to shoes is probably a Kobe 5 or 6. Probably Kobe 6 better because I broke my foot in a Kobe 5. So I got some bad memories there, but Kobe 6 is really good. I like the looks of it aesthetically. Had really good cushion, really good traction, and it just looks fire on and off the court. To keep it simple, yeah, it was a good performer and it looks good. What more can you ask for?
I'm gonna have to say Kobe 6 as well. I mean, it has to be my go-to shoe, right? Because I had over 15, 20 colorways of that shoe. The reason I had that many pairs, one, because I liked them a lot. Two, because I actually ripped the outrigger
and 3, you used to work at Foot Locker, so he was gonna get on a discount.
I get on discount.
Yeah,
so
man, good times. So that was some good years ago.
But Kobe 6, yeah, probably my best favorite, hoop shoes. So if I had to hoop in one shoe for the rest of my life, it'd probably be that pair.
All right, next question. Tony Mack again. Who's the hottest rookie in the NBA right now, and who's the most exciting player to watch?
Technically, there's 2 questions in this question.
Wow, so, Tony Mack coming with the questions. So hottest rookie? I'm gonna have to say Lonzo. When you mean hottest rookie, it doesn't necessarily mean they're doing the best. But who's the hottest rookie? Lonzo Ball, because he has so much attention to him.
That is true. I mean, hottest can be defined as the most hype, the most attention, person.
Or it can be the one who's doing the best right now.
Right.
But so it means interpretation. But if we're talking about attention-wise, Lonzo Ball is always on the top of the discussion for him. So
whether he does good or does bad, there's always talks about him. But if you're talking about who's the hottest in terms of performance, I mean, his teammate, man, Kyle Kuzma, up there. Ben Simmons started off really, really hot, in the beginning. But, lately, who has been, killing the game? Donovan Mitchell, man.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell, actually, man. I take it back.
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm going to switch my answer to Donovan Mitchell because I totally forgot about that. Dude, he's been on a highlight reel, game winners, just killing it. Dude, he got some unlimited bounce. And dude, he's going off the charts right now.
It might as well. We could answer the next question to who's the most exciting player.
Donovan Mitchell, man.
Donovan Mitchell has been exciting.
I feel like I disrespected him by even forgetting him.
I was about to say, I was waiting for you to say Donovan Mitchell, but then you said Lonzo Ball, so I was
yeah.
Okay, I guess I gotta bring up Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, yeah, Donovan Mitchell answers both the questions. Hottest player right now, attention-wise, and right now he's killing it.
Next up, we have CJ with the question. Oh, this question is actually for you here. You can read it.
Hey, Kev, are icy outsoles the same as translucent outsoles? All right, that's a pretty straightforward question. but I'm gonna have to say no.
No.
Reason being,
Icy soles and translucent outsoles not the same?
yeah, when I think of icy outsoles, it's usually a very clear sole or a blue tint, and it's like you think of ice, right? It's clear or blue.
That is true.
And
True.
translucent
I understand.
outsoles,
Just be anything that's
yeah, it
translucent.
could be anything,
Any color.
that's supposedly kind of see-through-ish. So
Any color.
just for example, right here, right? Let's see.
This is translucent outsole.
This is translucent outsole.
So you would
it's not
think
good.
translucent outsole, you would think
Okay.
it's like it's some type of see-through.
Yeah. So
any
we got
color, right?
some translucent, right? So we got different combos right here. So this is icy outsole for sure, right? You guys see like it's see-through. They got the blue tint. This is what I consider icy. These are like translucent outsoles. You can even say this Kobe has a translucent outsole. It's not really icy. Well, it used to be a little icier. So,
It's like mustard yellow now.
yeah, okay. Or even these Kobe 5 Lower Mirror. On this red part, right? It's not a clear-cut outsole, but you can
That's
see.
a translucent though.
You can see this is translucent. If anyone has a pair, this is kind of that see-through. I would consider like a translucent outsole like a gelatin. Like you can see through it kind of. Like not really see through it, but you can. This is icy sole. It's just dirty. This is for sure icy sole.
Like you can see like right here, you got that blue tint.
Yeah.
Compared to the Kyries are, hella clean. Next up, we have Marcus St. Hilaire. He said, middle school coach makes me play a big man. I'm a good all-around player and can play anywhere from shooting guard position to center. Which position should I focus on to improve my game for high school? Because height doesn't run in my family and I'm currently 5'7".
All right, Mark. First thing I gotta say is no matter what position you play, a good team player will play any position the coach requires them. So, unfortunately, some players, if they're naturally a point guard, but they're the tallest guy on the team and their team isn't a powerhouse, they might be forced to play center. But a good team player will be willing to sacrifice and do whatever it takes to help their team win and help their coach win. In essence, just play according to what your coach wants. But I can kind of see your point. If you're only 5'7" and you're playing center for your middle school team, that must mean your team must be really small.
Really small, yeah.
So unless your high school is a very small high school and you have very small people too, you'll be most likely having to play the guard. So it's kind of tough to tell you what to do and what not to do. If I were you, I would just keep working on your game. Try to focus on improving your game on what your coach needs, because at the end of the day, basketball is a team sport.
My best advice for you is that if you have to play the center in your middle school, obviously you got to listen to what the coach tells you to do and do the center duties, especially if your teammates are all shorter than you. But I definitely say work on your guard skills, because you are not going to play center in high school if you continue to play basketball in high school at 5'7". Even if you grow a little bit, like whether you're 5'9", 5'10", you're still probably not going to play center. Right, so definitely work on your guard and wing skills, to develop, the other aspect of your game. But if you look at Anthony Davis, growing up, he played the point guard or the guard position. But when he got into high school and college, he grew like 6-7 inches, and they made him play center. Right, so I mean, it depends on where you go to, and what system you are in. If the coach needs you to play a certain position, then you got to play that certain position. All right, next up we have
SNS Hawk.
SNS Hawk. All right, I am a forward. Should I use the PG1 or hyper dunk fly net?
Well, first off, being a forward, you can be a big body, you can be a tall, lanky dude. A forward is such a general
and now
term
in today's generation, like a forward could be a skinny shooter or it could be like a big post player. Yeah.
So it's tough to say, right? If you're more of a guard, saying more low to the floor, you're a little quicker, I would suggest a PG. But a hyper dunk, you can't go wrong for any position. A hyper dunk is a very solid shoe for anybody.
It's a generic hoop shoe for all positions.
So if you're a forward and you're a bigger set dude, I would suggest a hyper dunk. But if you're like a tall, lanky guard, or not guard, a tall, lanky player who can put the ball on the floor, you're a little quicker, I'll probably recommend PGs. But you really can't go wrong with a hyper dunk. That's just a safe choice for any position.
Right. Just like Kevin said, man, if you're more of a guard type forward, go with the PG1s. But if you're more of like, post player or, bulky guy, plays down low, or even if you're a guard player too and you like the hyper dunk, you can go with the hyper dunk.
All right, Logan Sanchez. Just gotta ask, what is one of the best plays you've ever seen in the NBA?
The best plays? That's kind of tough.
Yeah,
there's a lot of damn plays.
That's tough to answer. We've
been watching NBA for all our life, man.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with this one play, but it wasn't in the NBA, but it was by an NBA player. I'm gonna have to go with Vince Carter in the 2000 Olympics.
Tell me why I was just thinking that too, man.
Okay, reason being, Vince Carter cleared a 7-footer in game without pushing off. That 7-footer tried to take a charge, and all of a sudden, Vince Carter just cleared him for a dunk. in game.
I actually remember this is even more funny. Kevin Garnett got so hyped, and he like,
yeah,
he tried to like
almost
push VC, and but he almost like,
yeah,
clocked him right in the jaw.
Anyone who has not seen that needs to see it ASAP, and it's just, that's an iconic play. That might be one of the craziest plays of all time.
Shout out to Vince Carter, man. He's still jumping buckets at 40 years old right now, man. He recently got what, 24 points against the Cavs.
Like 9 for 12 or 10 for 12 shooting, something like that.
He's going nuts, man. He might play till he's 50.
I guess if we had to pick an NBA play, for me, I'd probably have to say the last shot by Jordan. So it honestly wasn't that impressive as a shot, and he actually did push off. That's a whole nother debate, but that's so iconic because that was such a crucial moment in the playoffs. It's Jordan. You know, it's dubbed the last shot for a reason. It's just such an iconic play, and that's another top play that comes to my mind.
Another best play for me, I feel like this is a legit best play because 1, is super difficult. 2, is with his offhand.
The Kobe left turnaround baseline jumper.
Yep, it was a fadeaway with the defender on him.
Yep, I already know what you're talking about.
I mean, Kobe Bryant, man, he did a one-hand, left hand, which is not his strong hand, 3-point from the corner.
Fadeaway.
Fadeaway.
Like a turnaround fadeaway
against Dallas. Mark Cuban had to stand up and, applaud him for that.
Dude,
and what other NBA player has ever done that? I know, people use their offhand to do layups. But
floaters.
For a 3-point fadeaway, though?
For a jump shot.
The craziest thing, that it was a perfect swish, bro. Like, it didn't, it didn't barely go in. It didn't, rattle in. It didn't backboard, whatever. It swished perfectly.
Dude, Kobe must practice with his left hand jump shot a lot. Like, it didn't even look that bad. It looked pretty good. And
that's like Kobe skill-wise, one of the most skillful players in the league ever. All right, next question we have Asian Bumpkins.
Yep, Asian Bumpkins.
Yo, are you ever gonna make a video on D Rose 8? If not, did they perform well? If you copped a pair. Asian Bumpkins, sorry to disappoint, man. We never did the D Rose 8, and I think by now it's probably too late to even do it. I mean, it just so happens because, D Rose,
he's a forgotten player. Yeah,
I mean, he just got injured. He went MIA for a while. He said he was like depressed, like he don't want to play basketball anymore. So it's like,
and I gotta protect my knees. Just kidding.
Yeah. My knees just kind of hurt just shooting this video, but
we'll for sure get the Derrick Rose 9.
D Rose 9, dude, guarantee. All right. Expect that.
Alright guys, last question for Twitter Tuesday. Stephen Liu, which is better, joining high school basketball or playing for an AAU basketball team? So first off, if you guys can, I would suggest playing both. But before getting more into that, you have to decide whether or not you're gonna develop and further your basketball career after high school. So I don't mean to be pessimistic, or I'm just trying to be realistic. If you're not gonna be a top college basketball player, you're not gonna play Division I, Division II. AAU basketball is more just kind of a social aspect, just to get more organized play and help you further your high school career, as in to get more experience.
I feel like AAU is to help you get most importantly, AAU is to help you get that exposure that you get. Not playing in high school basketball.
Nowadays, top college scouts and coaches, they don't even go to high school basketball games anymore unless you're like top recruit, right? They go to AAU games because all the top players.
All the top players play in one team.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a high school game, obviously you got maybe 2, at most 3 top high school players on one team. But if you go to an AAU game,
it's almost like an all-star game,
right? So
in AAU games, it's more ISO, one-on-ones, not as much team basketball. It's kind of a showcase. People are there to play out and show what they got. So coaches are looking for players who are athletic, can make plays. They're not really looking for an organized team setting for the most part. So if you're just an average Joe looking to have a successful high school career, I would just focus on playing with your high school team. You can play AAU in the off season to get more game experience, but I would just focus your time on high school basketball and making the best out of it.
I would definitely have to agree with what Kevin said. It all depends on what your vision and your goal and your capabilities are, right? Are you gonna make it to the league? If you're not gonna make it to a top collegiate school or the NBA, and you just like playing basketball, you wanna play in the team, most definitely you gotta go out for high school basketball, because the high school basketball experience, both me and Kevin, was a part of it. We played through high school. It's just an experience that you can't get, because not everyone can play college basketball. But
most people can play high school
basketball. You get to go through the practice, you get to learn the fundamentals, you get to play games, you
hang
get
out
to travel, hang out with friends. It is an amazing and memorable experience.
And it goes by quick.
It goes by quick, man.
And think about this, guys. High school basketball, once high school is done, you can never go back to high school basketball
ever again, dude.
Another thing with AAU is it's really expensive. Tournaments are expensive, traveling, hotels. You're gonna have to put your parents through a lot of expenses. And the only way you're gonna get AAU paid for is if you're a top recruit.
Right, so you know, most definitely you gotta know yourself. If you're not a top recruit player, then you know AAU might not be the route for you, but most definitely you gotta go out for high school basketball. Thank you guys for watching that episode of Twitter Tuesdays, man. There was a lot of interesting and great topics, questions this week. We're glad to, you know, be able to come together and answer it for you guys. You know, like we mentioned before, you know, we love doing these videos to help, you know, communicate with you guys and just, you know, chat with y'all. So as always, if you guys want to, you know, hit us up, you know, on Twitter, make sure to hashtag AskHoopinLive, make sure to @ me or @ Kevin. But most important thing, remember to put the hashtag AskHoopinLive. That way we could find it no matter what. 2018 just started. I hope you guys all have a lot of goals set aside for you guys. And, you know, we just wish y'all the best and hope you guys, you know, achieve those goals. Start the year strong. And you know, finish the year strong. It's how it should be every year. And until then, Nelson and Kevin will catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.